Much of the Mishnah of Nedarim is about the power of language and the meaning of language. And I guess we could frame the whole of the tractate, the whole of the Masechet in these terms. Essentially, what is the power of language? Do thoughts count? Can language be cancelled? All these are the issues that circle through the Masechet. And as we go through the end of the third chapter, we're going to get into issues of meaning. What does language mean? And how does it relate to common practice, common parlance, what the commentators call a Lashon B'nai Adam, the speech of the Lashon B'nai Adam, the speech of the children of Adam, or of mankind. But let's begin with really, really simple examples of speech. Hanodeh miyordeh hayam, mutar b'yoshvei yabasha. Someone who vows mi yordei hayam, in other words, not to benefit from seafarers. The words not to benefit are not in the Mishnah. Really, the Mishnah says someone who vows from seafarers, but it means not to benefit from seafarers. Someone who vows not to benefit from seafarers, mutar b'yoshvei yabasha, can benefit from land dwellers. Because seafarers are a class absolutely distinct from land dwellers. We know who a seafarer is. And if we don't, by the way, the Mishnah at the end is going to define it. Not those who travel from Akko to Jaffa, because that is just a little road down the coast. Someone whose habit is to sail away. A seafarer is someone whose habit is just to go away, i.e., this is someone who probably sails to Cyprus or to Italy in the time of the Mishnah. That's a sea dweller. And if you swear not to benefit from, you can still benefit from land dwellers. But it doesn't work the other way round. Umi yoshvei yabasha asur b'yordei hayam sheyordei hayam bichlal yoshvei hayabasha. Someone who vows not to get any benefit from land dwellers is forbidden from seafarers as well, because seafarers are included in land dwellers. Yoshvei yabasha, those who dwell on land, that's all of us. That is all of us. So that includes even people who travel temporarily on the sea. And similarly, hanoder b'roeh hachama, someone who vows not to get benefit from those who see the sun. Those who see the sun. What is that? Or actually, roeh hachama is the seers of the sun. So it's a little bit ambiguous. Asur af bat sumim is forbidden even from the blind. So you vow you're not going to get benefit from the seers of the sun, ro'eh hachama. You're forbidden even from the blind. Sheloni kavanza ela misha hachama ro'eh oto. Because he only meant someone whom the sun sees. In other words, the seers of the sun is the people the sun sees, not the people who see the sun. Really interesting distinction. Hanoder mi shorei harosh, someone who vows not to get benefit from black-headed people. Well, this really should be black-haired people. People with black heads, anyway, black-headed people. Someone who swears not to get benefit from black-headed people, asur bekertem, is forbidden to get benefit from bald people, uvavale sevot, or even from grey-haired people. Now, this is really interesting. So we've specified black hair. But in the group of black-haired people, we're actually including people who are bald, who've got no hair at all. And we're including ba'alei sevot, seva is kind of old age hair, it's grey hair. We're including people who've got grey hair. So who is not included in this class of black-haired people? Well, let's find out. Umutar banashim uvkatanim. But he's permitted to get benefit from women and children. She'ein nikra'in shchorei harosh eila anashim. because the only people that are called black-haired are men. Only men are called black-haired. And the sense seems to be that men have black hair, or they start off with black hair. Women, generally, they cover their hair. You wouldn't refer to a woman's hair color because she covers her hair. So you'd never include her in that kind of category. She covers her anyway. She covers her hair anyway. Her hair is just not a part of her countenance that you might observe. And the commentators make the point, and this might be really interesting in terms of life today, that it seems that men could go out with hair either covered or uncovered, whereas it seems that women would go out only with hair covered. And I mean, we'll see this. I mean, we touched on this in the Mishnah of Ketubot. So black-haired men means men. And the Rambam explains here. This comment appears in my commentary, actually, both on this Mishnah and on the previous one about people who the sun sees. The Rambam explains, V'ha'ikar b'chol zeh, the principle, V'ha'ikar b'chol zeh bi Nedarim, the principle in Nedarim, in everything here. Halach achar lashon b'nei Adam. Everything here goes according to the speech, of b'nei Adam, of the children of Adam. In other words, the speech of mankind. In other words, when we're interpreting language, we interpret it in the context of the society that we're living in. We don't interpret language literally. For the purpose of Nedarim, we interpret language socially. We interpret it in the context of the society where it's being spoken.